on. Everything's good. We'll give it a minute for people to come. Hello, 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 and welcome. Today we're going to make our voices loud so that we could be heard. But I have a friend here. So this is Frauke, and she's all the way from Germany. Woohoo! So she's here to visit, and we're going to sew together with you guys. Sewing with friends. Duh. That's what the title says. So we'll have to both speak loud because I don't have two mics. I mean, I do, but I don't know where the plug is for both of them. So if I had the plug, then I'd be able to do both. All right, let's see if anybody has found the video yet. I know it's a random afternoon video. I don't have any chat up yet either.
There's 3 of us here, 4 of us.
Yeah, they're finding it, but I don't have a chat yet.
Okay. Do you want to borrow this?
Nope, it's coming on now. All right, Cat Lady Who Sews, Lucy, Teresa, Norma, Donna, Miss F45, Kai, Miki, Pamela. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to say it again. This is my friend here. You guys will know her from the chat. Her name is Faraca, and she is all the way here from Germany. And we decided to randomly go live because she bought herself a project at the fabric store, and I have a little project that I'm not going to start a new one of. And we're going to hang out, and we're just going to talk loud. That's all we're going to do here. All right, everyone. Yeah. All right, so what do you want to do with your project? Ooh, look at that fabric. Look what she got.
The fabric I bought today. And this is a panel belonging, which direction? This direction.
Let's see. Is it covering your face? Let's get it about right here. There we go. So this is the panel she got and the matching coordinating fabric to go with it. And I'm going to do her cutting because it's kind of hard in this room to fit around. I told you guys this room is small, but when I have company over, it seems like it's even tighter.
Well, your desk takes up the
yeah,
whole
my
room.
desk takes up the whole room. That's why, because I have a nice giant desk. All right, so I got the iron on and it's ready. So I'm going to press this for you. And
That's my job.
well, unfortunately, you're on the wrong side of the room for
I
that.
know. You're stealing my job already.
And this black one is the neutral to the
You got 2 yards of that one, huh?
yeah. Just because I wanted to have some scraps of this. This you can use for everything.
All right.
Well, yeah, it's black. It matches everything.
Yes.
Okay, how will you want this one cut? Because it is a panel. Do you want it a 1/4 inch from the edge of this, or do you want all these cut out?
No, only
The edge,
the edges and
the top and bottom.
Yes.
Okay. I should probably put those on the opposite side of where I'm standing.
I'm just doing the simple thing, not with a
All right, well,
window
this panel
panes.
does not line up exactly. Right there, does it line up down here? That's a kind of a wonky, like all panels. You guys know this. All panels are wonky. They're never straight. Look at how crooked that is. See?
Oh,
Yeah, these are lined up. So I'm going to cut it the opposite way, like this, straight on. Start it up here. 1/4 inch away, all the way down. Line it up. It's not totally straight with right here either. There we go. Hopefully everybody's good out there in the YouTube world. We're having so much fun with her visiting here.
and I get a professionally cut panel.
Yeah, you see how it's not straight right there?
Yeah.
Oh. Straighten just a little bit better. Right there. Now it's straight.
Frauke, why don't you tell them who you are? That way we don't have to screw your name up.
Oh yeah, you have to scream it there.
Pardon?
Why don't you tell them who you are? That way we don't screw your name up. Pronounce it correctly for us all.
Yes, I am Frauke.
Frauke.
I'm from Germany, as they have told. I'm with my son on vacancy here in Arizona. We started in Nevada, went to Las Vegas, and had a what was it? 26 hours ride from home to from bed to bed in the first hotel. And
This is not going to be perfect by no means. I can't get
but on our way back, that was my decision. I said we stay in Frankfurt for a night. So we go fresh and clean back home to Duisburg. And
So is that where you live in Germany?
that's where I live, and Ole lives in Dortmund. Dortmund. Everyone who knows soccer knows Dortmund. It's one of Germany's great soccer cities. And the second thing is beer.
Stuff that I don't drink.
Me neither. And
So how are you liking? Is this your first visit to America?
yes,
How are you liking it so far?
I like it very, very much. It's nothing is so strange.
It's all
I feel home. It's the strange thing is the language, and that the stoplights are on the other side of the crossing.
Oh, they're on before the crossing instead?
Yes.
Oh, okay. There's a difference. What
Yeah.
about the traffic? Is there a lot of traffic there
Yes.
like it is here?
Yes,
Oh, see.
I
I
think
figured
that's,
it
I
was.
think it's
But,
where it
you
depends
must-
on where you live. Yeah.
Yeah.
I live in a town that is about the size of Phoenix.
Oh, wow. That's big.
It's several thousand, I think 2,500 citizens.
Wow.
All right. This is now cut 1/4 inch all the way around. What size do you want your black to be? 2.5, 3 inches?
2.5, not so much.
Yes, on 2.5?
Yes, 2.5 for the first. We put it first. No?
Yeah.
We said.
All right. So
And
that's
then-
ready. There's 1.5 yards of that, so you can do 5 or 6 inches, but it is directional, so it has to
Yes.
be cut directional so that it matches. So you're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. Four 2.5 inch strips for that. You don't even need much.
They say your English is very good.
Thank you.
I've been able to understand everything she has said,
Yes.
but if you need her to translate in German, she will. It actually sounds really cool when she talks. I was going to think of a sentence to say. Why don't you come visit Germany? Say that in German.
Warum kommt ihr nicht nach Deutschland zu Besuch?
See? Oh, that sounds pretty awesome. She tried to tell me how to say I love you, but I forgot already.
Ich liebe dich.
I liebe dich.
Liebe mit B.
Liebe.
Liebe
Lieber.
dich.
Ish.
Dich. Dich.
Dish. Liebe dish. Okay.
Dich.
I learned something, but I'll forget.
You're
by
gonna
later.
have one heck of an accent if you go there.
Yeah, I don't have an accent, so I can't say it. I talk
She
like
has
an
no
American
accent.
Arizonian.
I said if you go to Germany and speak German, your accent there would be so strong they would barely understand you. Is what I was saying.
Oh yeah, because my English is
Yes.
so English. All right, 2.5 inch strips. Oh, come on.
There they'd probably say you're American, not English. They'd say you're American. They'd know it right off the bat.
All right, 2.5. Here we go. couldn't cut that end piece because it was stuck behind the machine. It is a tiny one. Catch it.
They didn't want to deliver this Martelli cutter to my Amazon account, so Ole had to buy it for me.
Oh, interesting.
And yes, because I have a professional business account, they didn't want to deliver something from Italy.
Interesting.
But they delivered to him. So it's
They
still
delivered to him,
Okay.
and afterwards I showed him one of your videos,
Mhm.
and then he said, "Now I know why you wanted this."
Yeah, they're a lot. I
Did he
like
think it was like a pizza cutter or something?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Oh, exactly. Okay.
He's like, Mom, what do you need this
So I'm gonna
fancy
make
pizza
your
cutter
two
for?
sides exactly the size they need to be for you. Unfold. Exactly cut to size.
That's funny.
All right, so here's your two sides. And then I don't know how big the top and bottom will be just yet because obviously it's not
That's the long one.
sewn yet. Oh, there's not an inch worth. Nope, can't keep it. Yeah, that's the long sides. All right.
And this is the outside for the.
Yeah, you want
fringe.
a magnetic seam guide?
Yes, I don't have it at home.
Where's my extra one? It's right here somewhere.
I don't know.
Oh, I know where it is. It's on the brother machine over here. Oh, yes, right there.
I was gonna say, I know you got way more than one.
Line this up right there at the edge. There's your 1/4 inch because it's already set
Yes.
on a 1/4 inch.
Okay.
There you go. So while she sews that, I'm going to sew my little 1-inch squares. And then we'll find out the next size because I have no idea what it is at this moment. Is it not sewing?
Doch. It is, but I'm looking for the back.
Oh, back stitch. All right, I need to make these. We're going to go 7. 1, 2, 3.
Ah,
Four.
hoppity hoppity.
5, 6, and oh, did you hit the heel? The heel cuts thread. 7, 1, 2, 3 in, and then a gray. So I need 4 gray. 1, 2, 3.
Yesterday we talked about which machine I would need or could use,
Yep.
and I said I can handle 1,000 stitches. And I hope you now believe me that I can so fast.
There.
Plug our quilt shop where she got the panel, honey.
Oh, and we took her to our local quilt shop, Fabrics Unlimited. There's a link in the, well I don't know if it's a
Yes, there's a
link.
link.
Yeah, it's a link. It'll come up on the chat or in
There's
the
a link.
description below. They do sell online.
There's a link. It's in
All
there.
right, let's grab some random squares now. Let's mix some of the new stuff in.
And Frauke, they want to know when you were in Vegas, did you visit? So yeah.
I'm going. We stayed at Henderson, and I want to go. We are staying one day and this Monday, the whole day in Vegas, and then I wanted to go to Sioux.
So yeah.
So
So yeah.
yes, that's my plan.
What day do you leave here?
Sorry,
What day do you leave Havasu?
on Sunday.
Okay, so then you're there all day Monday.
We leave
Okay.
Sunday and get to Las Vegas Sunday in the afternoon, late afternoon.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm able to go there on Sunday
I don't
Maybe
know.
they are
I
close.
don't know. I don't
know.
think they're open on Sundays.
because they are a Christian family. Maybe they don't open on Sundays.
I don't know.
I don't.
We'd have
type
to
it
look.
in. We can type it in now on Google and
Yeah.
see.
Every time I've ever gone, it was always on a Saturday. I'm digging out of my new bags of 1-inch squares that were sent to me in the other day's mail opening. Mixing it up a little. Oh, you're going to have that all sewn before I even lay all this out.
Yeah, you have to go on Monday. They're open from 10 to 6.
On Monday, 10 to 6. Yeah.
Yes, then I will manage. Yes, I'm here with my son. He's watching TV.
No, he's playing a video game.
Playing
Oh.
video games.
We just so happen to have an Xbox that was Cyrus's. So he's playing video games on it. We don't really have much for 27-year-old men to do. Because all we do is watch movies.
And it was this journey is his gift, because last year in May he got his bachelor diploma.
That's awesome. I'm going to use one of those. This one's all pink. Ooh, here's a green.
Eric's on you to tell them to go sew with them. 'Cause they're going to be in Vegas.
Yeah, Eric, they're going to be in Vegas. You can have someone else to sew with. She's only going to be there for one more day, though.
Yes, we are leaving on Tuesday. So we are at Germany on Wednesday and back at home on Thursday, because we stay the night in Frankfurt.
I see Frankfurt I've heard of.
Yeah, I've heard Frankfurt. Yeah.
Yeah, heard of Frankfurt and Berlin. I haven't heard of the other towns you were saying.
I forgot how quiet that machine is. It almost seems like it's not stitching, but there's stitches.
It is quiet compared to the Juki.
Yeah, compared to my Juki, that one is definitely a lot quieter. Here comes.
When I bought my actual machine, I have an Elna.
A what? An Elna?
Yes, it's
Ah.
a Switzerland machine, like
Ooh.
Bernina.
A Swiss machine.
And I took the other one because the Elna has more light. You can clap it out. It goes out to the front, and you have more lighting. But otherwise, it would have been this machine.
That one's a good one.
Yeah. And now I have a brother. Stitching and sewing. And here in the USA, they sold it with Disney stitching.
Oh, a Brother Disney machine that does the embroidery. Yeah. Brother embroidery.
And in Germany, they don't have the Disney embroidery patterns on because of
copyright.
Copyright.
Yeah, that sucks. Thank you guys. Sorry. All the fabric dust. You know, I haven't been in here in a little bit. Oh, you want to press that real quick? I'm going to move this out of the way. See, technically, her and I are making it together because I'm doing the pressing. And the cutting.
Yes, it will get a special place in my house, in my condo.
If I wasn't long arming on the long arm, I probably would long arm it for you. But unfortunately, I got something on the frame that's going to take me like 10 more days, maybe even longer.
But it's beautiful. What is on there? It's really beautiful. I wouldn't be able to do that.
I'm
Too
gonna
bad
show
You
you.
see
Ian's
that-
not
you
in
can
here. We
see
can
that
tell
she
him about it.
has Done
Yeah.
a lot of long arming in the last years.
Yep. I long arm like crazy. I'd show you guys, but I don't want Ian to see it because it's Ian's quilt.
Yeah,
Right,
Ian's
that's
not
true
in
to
here.
size. Oh, that's both sides. You got both sides on? Whew. I'm slacking.
Yes, it's you don't need to iron between the two sides, so I did both. You wanted me to be quick, so I was quick.
This looks so cool next to it because the gold hits it right at that 1/4 inch line.
Yeah.
Let me trim this one, and then we'll cut those other ones to size. Oh, come on, dumb ruler. There. All right, how big is this? I chose all my pieces now, so these can go back down there. Let's see how big it is. 26 and 3/4.
Mm.
26 and 3/4. Alright, let's make sure the other side is the same. $26 and a half. Well, we'll
Oh.
just cut 26 and a half. Trying to not to hit my little tiny pieces that are right here. I got myself a little grid going. Got to be very careful with them. Super careful. All right, we said 26 and want to do it just a half and make the other one fit in. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
And I shall start sewing this little tiny thing that you can't even see because it's so small. Little tiny pieces.
If you want, I can move the camera down to yours just so they can see a little bit every now and then.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm gonna get it sewn real quick. And she's gonna sew slower so that I can catch up. I'm just chain piecing mine though, because they're little tiny 1 inch square. I'm just working on my triple Irish chain, but my 1 inch triple Irish chain, because that's what I think I've shown you guys though. Pretty sure I've shown y'all. It's little.
You want me to move the camera down quick? See a few of them?
Oh no, it's fine. I'm good.
Okay.
And then I just finger press. They're so tiny. Yeah, I figured I didn't need to start something new because I already, Frauke saw all the quilts in my closet. She's like, that's a lot of UFOs.
Yes, we have seen none at Sedona, so we had to look at Tiffy's. And now we can say we have seen UFOs. And some of them.
All right. Next. Are you using the foot pedal to cut? Does your machine have that too?
Yes, I have foot pedal and I can
Press the button.
Stitch sew with the button. And at first I used always the button, but now I can do it with the pedal again. But I don't take the knee lifter.
Yeah.
I've never learned about a knee lifter.
It's very easy.
I learned sewing at school,
Mm-hmm.
and there we had the treadle machines.
Treadles, yeah, where you use your feet.
Yes.
Yep.
And only one electric one. And I was never so good in sewing that I was allowed to use the electric one. But my mother surely had an electric one. And so I went for trying to exercise. I went to my grandma's house and she had a treadle machine. And then I sew into my finger.
That's funny.
You've done that before, honey?
Yep, I have sewed through my finger while on a live stream.
Yeah.
And let's just say there was some few choice words that came with that. And a lot of people in the chat saying, Tiffany, go wash your hands. Tiffany, you don't have to be on live stream the whole time.
Yeah, that was a
Left.
fun moment.
Wait, which way am I pressing these? That's what. Okay, hold on. I gotta check my little blocks. Yep, I am. Every other. So that's left. That's right. This is left. This is right. This is right.
Is this slow enough, Tiffany?
Yeah. I can catch up with that slowness.
I can so slow.
I can't. I don't like to so slow. This is left.
No, that's why I wanted a new machine, because I wanted to have one with the start and stop.
Yeah. That way you don't have to use your foot pedal.
I started quilting,
Mhm.
and I have a very old Pfaff. This is the German
Yeah.
machine. Electric, but not with stop and go. It's an old one from the 1960s.
Okay.
And
stop and go
I
works.
couldn't manage this quilting and foot pedal. It was too much. And now I started with when the machine goes, and it goes in a way I can manage. That's okay. And in the meantime, I have done enough so I can change and use the pedal.
Okay. Yeah, I know a few people that use the button and they turn it on, and then they do their free motion, then turn it off because it
Yeah.
stays at a specific speed. You're not,
Yes.
slowing
And you
your
can
own
manage
foot
with
down.
the slow and
Yep.
fast.
I don't free motion quilt anymore, so I don't need that. But if I ever sew through fingers and lose one, because they can't stitch it back on or something, I have a button machine for that. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. And left. Are they on? Are they on?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you'll have to give me a second because I just started
Yes,
a
you
chain.
have to. Yeah. This is what I'm doing.
Beautiful.
Yep.
I like the
She
panel.
chose that at our local shop
I like the panel.
because we had to go visit the shop while she's here.
Yes.
And I needed to get long arm thread too while I was there.
It's only because I am here. That's she's so lucky that she could get down.
Let me put this on and then I'll finger
okay.
press them
Take your time.
and then do that. Left. Right. Now you know why my nails are so screwed up. All right.
It reminds me of the Minecraft quilt that I've done.
Yeah, little tiny pieces.
Not so tiny, but 100 pieces per block. With a black stripe on the edge. And I did it the same way with the, as I have learned from you. That's what I learned from you. To sew it this way. That everything is together, but not together and
All
doesn't
right.
fall apart.
How big do you want to do this? Because this has to be cut directional.
3.5.
Really? That small?
Don't know.
I would say 5 inches.
Okay.
Cool. Let me sew this. Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
Sew your part first.
Yeah, we'll sew mine first because we have to lay that out just right to do
Yes.
directional. And maybe the audience might want to know how that goes. So let me sew these. It shouldn't take me too long. I sew sort of fast when I'm sewing my little tiny pieces. But before I lay anything out right here, we make sure they're all hooked together.
Yes.
And there we go with the thread. Because I'm in live stream.
Because you said quick. When I say I'm quick, then
Everything
something
wrong.
goes weird.
Not my fault, I swear.
So whenever she's on live, the machine doesn't like that.
Yeah, it doesn't like live stream. It just wants to lose the thread. Because I sew all day, every day, and the thread just stays fine. As soon as I turn the camera on, it's like, really? Come on now. Is that right side? No, that's right side. Okay. At least I'm already utilizing the scraps that were sent to me. That's a plus. It didn't end up in a pile in the very disastrous fabric room. Which one is this? That's right. I mean left. Right. Left. Right. Did you use 1.5 inch squares on your Minecraft?
No.
2.5?
2.5.
Oh, that's big squares for.
Yes,
well,
I have a
used-
big person whom I sewed for.
You guys, she's like 6 foot tall. Her son is like 6'7". Scott and him measured. No, was it? Yeah, it was 6'7", right?
6'6", I think.
6'6" or 6'7", as far as Scott can see on the
Yeah.
measuring tape, because we're.
I'm 5'8".
I asked her, I was like, is everybody in Germany that big? Like tall wise? Is it like a custom for Germans to be tall?
They're giants.
Because supposedly I have German in me, but I'm just this little tiny short person.
No, we have also short persons in the family.
You got to be mixed with some like Finnish or something, because Finnish people are tall.
How do you-
No, my mother and my grandparents came from the German East.
Ah.
You know what's now Poland.
Oh. Scandinavians are also tall, apparently.
I've never met any of them either. I wouldn't know.
Well, supposedly I have Scandinavian in me
I
too.
don't know how you're getting all this. You're talking
Because
about
I watch
Finland
YouTube.
People, you're talking about Scandinavia. I've never
Because
been to any of those places.
I watch YouTube videos. How do you think I'm so good when we play our game? Our oh my goodness, trivia game. I'm so good because I watch YouTube videos and I read a lot. All right. What game is he playing?
South Park game.
Oh.
It's one of the ones in the garage for sale.
Oh, funny.
Is it too loud? We turn it
No,
down?
I just hear the little words that sound like
Yeah.
little kids. All right.
Well, yes, it is. It's South Park.
So,
They're like
up and down needs to
fourth
be the
graders or something.
sides. Sides go on first, so we cut two sides first. Let's see, which direction is this? So up and down would be sides this way. This way. Oh my goodness. Let's see how long it needs to be. 23 and 1/8 in half. So that's, oh shoot, 23, 60, 46 and a quarter. 46 and a quarter.
It's kind of loud. Should I come turn down though?
Oh no, it's fine. It's no big deal.
Well, I don't think
I'm
it
gonna
matters. She's
straighten
sitting
it real
like
quick.
4 feet away from it. The cord for the remote isn't very long.
Yeah, he has to sit close. We don't have
I
long
take you
cords.
home with me.
You're gonna take me home with you? I wouldn't mind.
It'd be too cold for you.
It'd be too cold right now for me, yes. Let's make this nice and straight.
I'm normally the one that does the ironing though. Come on now.
I
Tiffany.
have no one to
Come
do
on
the
now, Tiffany.
ironing at home.
You need me too. I gotta do the ironing.
All right. 40. Oh, you know what? I should probably cut the two tops off. They're not going to be any bigger than, what are we at? Hold on. We're going to do some math.
Uh-oh.
Whatever this is plus
Nobody
10.
likes me.
So 26. That would be 36. So it'd be perfect. So we'll cut two 5-inch strips off of that first, then turn it. I think that's a smarter choice. It's still lined up? Yes, it is. All right. Oh, that's the half side. Turn it this way. And that's the 5 right there. Perfect. 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 Okay. There's the top and bottom. I'm not even going to trim them yet because we're not exact. It's going to be 36 or something inches. And then what was the side again?
46 and a quarter.
46 and a quarter. Yep. Okay. 46 and a quarter. Let's see what this is now on this side at the fold. Nope. So we'll need to piece it. We'll need to piece it. Cut this nice and straight now. Right here. How big is that salvage? I don't like wasting fabric, you know.
Yep.
All right, let's cut 5 inches, and we'll do that twice because half of it will go towards one and half will go towards the other. So 5, yep, that's the 5. So there's 2 strips. 1, 2. They're definitely not 46 and a quarter. Yeah, 36. Nope. So you need one more strip. So you need to open this and just cut one off. So So this is how I'm doing it. I turning the fabric to its directionalness and cutting from those sides in its direction. So it's up and down, but I cut since this fabric selvage to selvage was sideways, I turned it first. I cut the sideways for the top and bottom because that's the way it's natural. Then I turned the whole thing, cut the selvage off, and I'm going from that 5 inches over. That way we have it now going up and down. So now I'm going to cut the 5 inches off the up and down, and then she's going to, I cut 2 of them already, but she needs to attach these to it. Only a little bit of it though, honestly. But technically you could do mitered corners too if you wanted to.
Yeah.
That's up to you. Because now it'll hang over plenty on both sides to do mitered corners.
Are you following with
That's an
everything she's
idea.
doing? If she's going too fast, you can tell her.
All right. So here's
No,
the
I
sides.
know what she's
Okay.
telling me.
Split this.
I was just thinking it over. What I would like to do.
It doesn't matter. They're still going to sit nicely on top of each other. All right. So attach this to one of these.
The right way around, yes.
It doesn't
Oh.
matter if it doesn't match right away. And then this one will go to this one. Oh, wrong direction, Tiffany. Oh, yeah. You can't choose the other side. Let's see. Hey, look, 2 on top of each other. This is perfect on this side. There you go. It's already ready. Use that darn thing so I don't hurt myself. All right, here we go. I'm going to sew my little tiny pieces now.
Hello? Hello?
The only problem with tiny piecing it is you have to press like a lot. And try not to burn yourself because
It's getting windy out there. You hear that, honey?
yeah, it was really windy when I was outside earlier.
Yeah. I thought it was a video game. I went out there. No, it's the wind.
Oh, come on, you dumb little things. When they're really small, lining them up is better if you press the seam from one side or the other instead of pressing them open, or else you're not going to fit all the little pins in this small little space. So all my seams go one way or another. What?
You are sitting on my pen.
Oh! You don't have to line it up exactly at the top either because you'll have a seam at the bottom. So if you want to do mitered corners, you could center the piece on there and pin.
I was just
Here are some kill you pins.
thank you.
I'm telling you, those things torture my fingers.
Yeah, she had what was it, 2 Band-Aids on?
I had to have 2 Band-Aids on because I kept poking myself. Oh, nope, no more.
They saw that video.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
It wasn't long
Pins
ago.
and me are not friends.
That was just last Sunday's video, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is still on the wall. The Lone Star, because I've been working on the long arm, not in here.
Wow.
What'd you do?
Normally, I don't put the needles of
Oh.
other people into my mouth. But
Oh, it's okay.
so.
They don't get very much use anyway. They don't even fall on the
Ah.
floor because I don't even use them. The ones that never get used are these ones right here, the iron-proof ones. Let me know if that sticks
So,
over the right amount.
Now I put it on this side, far away as wide as the foot is.
That's what I do sometimes. Or I stick them out. How far does it stick over on each side? On the end. Oh yeah, plenty. There's plenty of room there. Plenty of space. And since that was only 36, you know, and that's 40 something, that should be plenty. For the other direction. If not, we'll add a little bit more to them. And then they'll work out perfect. Welcome to those who are joining right now. We don't have microphones because I don't know where the little thing that hooks up two microphones is, since I don't really ever use two.
Show me your little thing then when you come back. They have yet to see your deal. They can't see that part.
Okay, I'm still sewing it though.
Yeah, well, show them what you're doing.
I'm making a tiny little itty bitty word for it.
1 inch square.
Look,
They're 1 inch
Block.
squares, and I'm making a block that's going to go in my triple Irish chain made of 1 inch squares. Which I'll show you what it looks like as soon as I get it sewn. I'll lay some of the pieces out so that you can see. Yep. What?
they are looking the right direction.
Oh, did you make sure they're in the right direction?
No, I just controlled if the animals look like those animals.
Yeah, as long as they're in the correct direction, then you're good. That would really suck to have to rip it.
Yes.
We put Jack over there, but we shouldn't need Jack.
Can you explain the corners?
Explain we're making mitered corners, which is, especially for large prints, it works better. So instead of your seam coming for your up and down and your side to side coming on the top, instead, both of them are going to meet with a diagonal seam instead. I hope you're leaving a 1/4 inch at the ends. Are you leaving a 1/4 inch at the ends open?
I can.
I'll help with that.
I started a little bit over, but we can rip it up. To
Yeah,
the,
it's fine.
it's not secured. Ah! No, that's not goodness.
Oh, veered off. I do that all the time. Yeah, don't, when you get to the bottom, just leave a 1/4 inch from the
Yeah.
edge. The one thing you do have to pay attention to is the 1/4 inch on mitered borders. Okay, I'm going to lay out my triple Irish chain pieces right here, and then I'll bring the camera to it.
Can we bring the camera over?
In a second, I got to press them. They've been in a box for a long time.
Okay. I can move the camera over this way like we do with Eric. That way they can see more of the table. They can still see what she's working on and they can see what you're working on.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Because with Eric, the camera's normally right here beside me.
I'm going to lay it all out real quick.
Your machine blocks 100% of whatever you're putting in.
All right. They're not laying flat because they're not sewn together. All right. Camera is moving real quick. So this is what I've been working on little by little. This is my triple Irish chain made out of 1-inch squares. Obviously, this is a 3-inch square. This is 1.5 by 3 inches. Or no, by 2.5 inches. 1 inch by 2 inch. And then these are 3-inch. And then these are all 1 inch. And then there's a 1 inch of the gray in all of this, which creates the triple Irish chain when they're all together. That's a long time project there, that's for sure. No. Sew properly.
Now look at that.
Oh, did you go off the edge again?
Yes.
I need that for. Oh, wait. I need a 3-inch square to make one of those. Then I need 4 of these. And then I need. Doesn't matter. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. I need 12 colorfuls. Ooh, we need a cupcake. And we need a green one, and an owly one, and a pink polka dot one.
You got a cupcake and an owl in them little things?
I got a cupcake on that one. Just the frosting. Just the frosting.
That's cute.
One of those. Oop, here's a pretty purple. Oh, we gotta put an ant in it. Gotta have an ant in my little thing. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And gotta have a spinny thing. 10, 11, and one more. I don't think her face is gonna land, but we can put a pair of scissors. All right. These ones I do not chain piece. These ones I piece, you know, the insert pieces, I piece in pieces. So I attach all the pieces to one side, then the other, then the other. So one on one side, one on the other, and so on and so forth. And I don't remember which way I'm pressing these. I'm pressing towards the little
Left and
squares.
right.
Huh?
Up, down, left and right.
I'm pressing them towards the little squares. The little tiny pieces.
Frauke, you're too quiet over there.
Yes, I'm concentrating.
She's concentrating with Jack.
The sewer's best friend.
Yes. Who can rip? Who can sew can rip. Yeah. First one.
Oh, yes, stupid thread. Now you gotta make sure the other one is the correct direction.
This is on there.
And then remember to start in at a 1/4 inch
Yeah.
in from the edge. So when you do mitered corners, you have to start in a 1/4 inch because you need to be able to have that extra 1/4 inch lip to hook the two, you know, instead of it being like this, they're diagonal. So to be able to hook the two diagonals together, you need to have that extra space. so that you
It's
can
the
make a
same-
new seam.
As binding and edging.
Yeah, it's the same as binding. Except for borders. You know, the cool part is you have fabric left, so when you do bind it, you can bind it in the black again.
Yes, that's my intention.
We gotta put our ant on one side and our cupcake on the other.
So you got like an ant going to eat the cupcake.
Yep, my aunt wants some cupcake.
The stuff you come up with, my love.
It's not like you see much of this stuff in these little tiny 1-inch pieces anyway. Alrighty, now to hook these two on this end.
So this is right.
Some design. And then this on these ends.
That's how you get it done, huh, honey?
Yeah. It doesn't help when you work with tiny pieces either, trying to keep the machine threaded, especially if you have a machine with an open mouth. It makes it even worse. This little single hole, machine being this makes it a lot easier to do tiny pieces. This piece is definitely bigger than 1 inch. Hello. It's like an 1/8 of an inch too big. All right, attach sides. In. Oops, that's the other side. Have my pair of scissors to, kill my ant and chop my cupcake up. Of course, you can't even see its scissors. It looks like a little heart. I probably should make a bunch of these easier to make blocks and then work on the hard ones.
Why? Well,
'Cause
let's
these
make the
ones
hard
are
ones
so-
first and get them out of the way.
Because these ones are a lot easier to sew up than the other ones.
I tried to mark the 1/2 inch,
You mean 1/4 inch?
1/4 inch, sorry.
Yep.
And now I started this needle.
I do, and I haven't shown, have a brand new iron, but I can't tell if there's water in it. It doesn't have a water thingy. So at this time, I am not using it because I think it needs water. It's steam only. And it was gifted to me, and I forgot to show it on my mail opening.
Oh yeah, we were gonna. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that on Monday. Oh well.
So here is block numero dos.
That's my bad, honey.
Oops. So see, this one's a lot easier to make, the littler block. But look, I have a pair of scissors right here. And then I have my cupcake, which you can't tell is a cupcake anymore. But my ant, you could still see my little ant. He's still crawling around. And then these are the harder ones because these ones require lots of patience. All right. I'm just gonna wait for her to sew that because as soon as Frauke is done, then I will help with the mitered corners. You've done them before, right?
I got the two long sides on. I now have to put the short ones on.
I know, but you've made mitered corners, right?
I know. I've seen you doing
Okay.
them.
She's watched you. There you go.
She's watched me. Well, from what I hear, I'm an excellent teacher. Here, I'm gonna do this real quick because I feel like
What are you doing with your blocks?
until she's ready, I'm gonna help her with it because I don't know if I have to cut more. I'm gonna put this down some so that.
Until I'm ready, I think you could fix another one with the.
Yeah, I'm not sure if these are gonna be far enough, so I gotta see how long it's going to be. With 5 inches on each side, this should be plenty. Oh, yeah. That's plenty. Perfect. Yep. So I would say start it. I'm gonna press that back for you, and then we'll measure it to start it. In the center, obviously. And it's so busy you can't tell really too much on the seam right here. You know?
Yeah.
This is so pretty.
How do I?
I'm not one for gold flakes, you know, or gold in fabric, but this is pretty. How do I what?
Yes, these strips, are they going both in this direction?
Yes. So
This direction. You
she
see
has
the
her
elephant.
she has her sides on. They're directional, okay? Remember we cut directional. So now this elephant piece with all the whatever, this one needs to go on the top this way. So the seam will be on the bottom, which hooks to this from the center. Here's your center mark already.
Yeah.
So you just put this in your center of this. But on the bottom, the seam is actually going to go on the top. This is going to be the same direction, but your seam will be on the top. So on the top, it's on the bottom, and on the bottom, it's on the top. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you just find your center. Like this, I always just fold the panel itself only. Line up the 2 ends. Finger crease. Line it up on there. Match right up. And then you just pin.
Yep.
To one side and pin to the other, and then you start a 1/4 inch in.
Mm-hmm.
What size is the block you made with 1 inch squares?
My blocks are 4 inches. Yep, they're 4-inch little blocks. I'm gonna make another one, but I think I'll put all my pieces up here. 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of this. And then a bunch of these.
Why don't you ask the fans what the smallest block they work with is?
What is the smallest piece of fabric
Piece, yeah.
that you will work with? Mine is 1 inch, but I have used 3/4 of an inch, and I have used 1/2 inch. It's ridiculous, but I have. I need 7 of the same color. Let's find a same color. go. 1, 2. And it's a 7x7 grid, by the way. For mine, for my little 1-inch project. Oh man, no, wait, that one's the same. This one's the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Will this be a full set? I'm making as big as I can get using all these 1-inch squares. I'm trying to utilize all my 1-inch squares. Finally. I've been working on it for a while. I pull it out here and there. But I can only do one block here at a time because they take so long to do.
Well, you're getting a bunch done today.
Yeah, I'm getting quite a few done today.
Would you let me move the camera now so they can see?
He's going to move the camera so that you can see.
Well, anytime you have somebody here, their camera's always next to me. You can get both of you in there. See, now they can see what you're working on and what she's working on. Before, it was a little harder.
And when I put all my pieces on here, I'm literally trying to have one of everyone, not all a bunch of the same, except for what I make. I only make one, instead of doing a crisscross, I make one row going the same way, which will all go the same way when I put the quilt together, however big it turns out, because, you know, it'll be pretty big, but it's also going to take me years. Can't just do this one overnight like most quilts. My legs get sore and hips start hurting after a while sitting here sewing these. Looks great. Is it ready?
One side.
Oh, yay. So just sew the other one on. And then once both sides are on, I will show you and the audience how to do a mitered border.
I've done self-binding quilts. There you have a kind of mitered border too.
For the self-binding. Yeah, because it wraps around.
Yes.
If you make it bigger, yes. Why does that seem bigger than 1 inch? Because it is bigger than 1 inch.
Oh, your
There's
1 inch
been a
squares
few of
aren't
them.
all 1 inch, huh?
Well, yeah, some have been donated to me, so some of them are a little off, and some of them are my own mess ups. It's only like 1/8 of an inch off, but I got to make sure they're right because this is such a small little project.
Why don't you tell them what we talked about on Tuesday?
Tuesday, what did we talk about on Tuesday? I don't even remember.
We went to Mom and John's with Jeannie. We talked to Jeannie about.
Oh, I'm going to have
99-year-old.
another friend over, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because they'll be a surprise. But
Oh, okay.
I'm going to invite another friend over here who does not sew, and she's going to come over and we're going to teach her how to make something small because, you know, well, it's her first time, so it'll be something small. But you guys will get a kick out of the video. I'm telling you, I don't know when we're going to do it, but it'll be sometime in the future.
Sorry,
Very soon future.
I didn't know it was a surprise. Sorry.
Yeah, it will be a surprise for the audience.
Okay, I didn't know.
It's not like it's anybody famous or anything. I mean, I would love to have famous people on my channel, but
We don't know nobody.
I don't know anybody famous.
Becca and Ian are it.
Yeah. This is the longest part of it, is just picking out the pieces and putting them on here. Oh, we're gonna have a penguin face. See?
No way. Yep, that is
Little
cute.
penguin face.
That is cute.
And two more.
Well, Frauke, you met Thumper. Do you have any animals? Cats, dogs?
No, no,
No?
animals.
No? How about your son, Ola? Does he?
He's my animal.
Oh.
He's my pet. No, he has no pets either.
No? Okay.
He just changed his condo to a little bigger one.
Yeah.
He had the student version first, and
Yeah.
now he has a real 2-room.
Well, that's good. He's a
Flat.
giant. He needs a big room.
I made it a little too close to me.
I see. I see what's going on.
Carefully move it. Time to change. Hey, pieces. Ay, ay, ay.
It's okay, my love. You got this.
I know.
So now we got everything on, and it is right that the elephants look the wrong way. Because I
was going to say, you got it
wrong
upside
way.
down there.
All right, now let me
Fix yours
very,
first.
very carefully. I'm going to get these parts sewn in, and then I will press that, and we will work on these mitered corners. Let me at least just press this right. Left. Right. I have to say it out loud, left, because or else I forget.
It's okay.
Right,
You were talking about that on Sunday.
left. And then, come on.
You hear that? That's the wind. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right.
Banging out
that
there.
right there.
That wind's going wild.
There's a pin. Oh, sorry. It's okay. I'm kind of getting used to being stabbed. So this one I need to. I need that. Okay. I'm gonna put the thing. Come on. check them all. Put a pin if it needs to. If this one's kind of far too. That one's like perfect order.
Yeah, I thought I can sew it
Oh no, you're fine.
later on.
Right now, because some of them oh, the camera's over there now. Some of these she had to rip because she sewed from the end accidentally. So I'm just lining up a new 1/4 inch mark and then putting a pin in it so that way she could put the needle down and take a couple of stitches so that the ends aren't fully open because they need to be right there at the
Yeah,
1/4
now
inch
they
or
can
you'll
see
have a
you.
gap in your mitered corner.
Now they can see you. You are on.
That's good. This one's off literally by 1 stitch. That should be good. And one more. It's close enough. Yeah, that's close enough. Okay, just these two, because these ones were further open. Where did it go?
Okay.
Just put the needle down and then sew to that, or start that way, and then the other one's got the pin in it too. That way it's a little bit closer, and then we'll show everybody how to do that. And while you do that, I will sew some more of these on here before they end up across the room.
Are you saying circus music?
Circus music. Yep. Because right now we're in a circus.
Okay.
It's called the Circus of Tiffany's Sewing Room.
With elephants.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say we
elephants,
have all the
tigers.
animals.
Yes.
Got all the animals right there.
And leopards.
There's zebras on there. There's everything.
Yeah.
It's perfect. It's the perfect circus in my room.
Not enough.
Anybody have any questions or anything or questions for Faraca? I mean, the sky's the limit. I'm pretty sure she'll answer if you guys want to know anything. And if you don't know, I'll re-remind you. She is from Germany, here visiting. She came to Arizona because she wanted to meet me. And she even made sure she had more time here in Havasu to stay and have more time to visit with me. And so, and she's already off to a great start because she's almost done with project number 1. And I'm still serious. When I said somebody, if you wanted to, come over and sew 1-inch squares with me, you know, because I could sure use the extra help putting this this little 1-inch project together. I love having people come over and sew with me.
How often do you come to the U.S., Frauke?
It's the first time, and I don't know if
You'll come again?
Can come again because it's not cheap, and I had some money gotten back from an insurance,
Ah, okay.
and I invested it in this
Trip.
And I have left something because I have to pay taxes, and next year I will need new hearing aids.
Oh,
And this is always an investment.
Well, what was your favorite place to visit so far?
Well, I left Scottsdale. Sedona was from the mountain rocks. The rocks in Sedona are more more beautiful than Grand Canyon, but Grand Canyon is more impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah, I like the Grand Canyon.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you see the rocks from below
Mhm.
in Sedona and only from the top
Yep.
in
Grand Canyon.
Grand Canyon, and you can't see to the deepest spot when you stand up there, and that's
So far you like Sedona and the Grand Canyon.
yes, and I like Havasu City so far as what I have seen to now.
That's good.
Where in Germany did you come from?
Duisburg. I live in Duisburg. That's in the Lower Rhine area. And some may know Duisburg as the city of the MSV. That's the Meidericher Sportverein. It's also a famous soccer club.
Oh.
And I live in the part of the city called Meiderich. But I'm born in Viersen. It's on the other side of River Rhine. And that's the real Lower Rhine.
Well, the Rhine's a huge river, right? It
Yeah.
runs.
Yes,
it
it
runs
goes-
through more than one country, right?
Yes, it comes from Switzerland and ends in the North Sea in the Netherlands.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it goes through more than just Germany. Yeah.
And it goes through the whole of Germany, whole area.
All right. We're going to do these mitered borders.
Please, ma'am.
All right. This is the most easiest thing you could ever do.
Am I
it's
supposed
not
to move the
hard.
camera closer?
You can bring it closer here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that might make it easier for those that don't know what's going
For
on.
those that don't understand it. So,
I don't trip and fall.
since I don't have a microphone. For a mitered border, as you can tell, there's lots of hangover, okay? This is a directional, this is directional. Oh, that's gonna kind of meet up and look okay.
Yeah.
It does
Anyway.
almost.
So, when you start and end on your mitered borders, you have to leave a 1/4 of an inch. So you start a 1/4 of an inch down. When you're sewing it on, it's best to just measure and mark it and start in a 1/4 of an inch and sew that. Then move it out of the way to start the 1/4 inch in on the other one. So when you sew this on, make sure that you have plenty of hangover, or at least an inch bigger than what each side is. So if you have 5-inch borders, it needs to be 5 inches bigger on the bottom and 5 inches bigger on the top, or 6 inches. Sorry, I said 1 inch bigger. That way, when you go to match them up, you have some hangover and you can match them up just right. Matching them is so easy. This literally, you don't have to do anything fancy. You just fold this over one side to the other, smooth just the edge that you're working with out, line up the two pieces. And I like to push, even though the seam is pressed one way, I like to push it flat. I'm going to line the two pieces up. This is really, really easy to do. You don't have to do anything special. Take a ruler, line it up on the edge of this fold that you made. See, nothing's even straight. It's just a disaster. I did not fold anything but the area that I want. So I have this lined up, and this ruler, I gotta turn it around because I need this line on the ruler. You need a 45 on your ruler. You're gonna line this up, and you're gonna line that 45-degree line on the edge of this fabric. All you're gonna do is mark a sew line like this, and then grab the lovely pins if you really need them. I never use the pins. And you put the pins on either side of your line because you're going to sew directly on this line. I don't even need this many, but this is kind of overboard. So now she's going to sew from the 1/4 inch mark where she stopped on the previous border, that 1/4 inch mark. She's going to sew from that 1/4 inch mark along that line. This is really, really easy. And if you want to hold that up so that they can see.
Yeah.
This is the name of the panel that she's using, by the way, in the fabric line. So you would put the needle down in that 1/4 inch mark. Okay, while you sew that, I'm going to start some more of these because they're starting to get moved around. Oh, and I'm not even threaded again because we were doing things around my sewing machine.
It's misbehaving.
Yep. And there it is.
Look at that.
So before you trim
There.
anything away, before you trim anything away, it's always best to check first and make sure that right here you didn't create yourself a little buckle where the two sides come together. Like I said, you're sewing these on in a 1/4 inch from your previous border, in a 1/4 inch from your previous border, so from the edge, and then this sews a 1/4 inch out. So from the where these two land is where you start your seam to sew that. If you don't, then you're going to get a pucker or a fold or a hole there. I mean, you could have anything. Once you know it's correct, you literally just turn it and trim it a 1/4 inch away. Just the same as any other seam.
You find your cutter.
And that's bigger than a 1/4 inch, but that really doesn't matter. Close that. So once she opens it, you just press it. Fingers. I think that looks much better as a mitered as over straight. So it's really easy. You don't even have to like mark anything, honestly. Watch. I just do this a lot of times. So you fold it, just the area you're working on top of itself. I like to push the seam, even though it's pressed one way, to the other side, so that way everything stays nice and lined up. These two edges are lined up all the way down, just like this. And everything's lined up, everything's nice and straight. I have a nice edge right here. Line the ruler up like this, and instead of marking it, I'm going to scoot it over a 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go from this edge over. Got to lay it a little bit flatter though because I'm in the wrong position. 1/4 inch. Line it back up with my 45-degree line, lining it back up with up here, and it's 1/4 inch over. Cut it off now. Like I said, you don't have to mark it. And then all she has to do is sew a 1/4 inch seam because it's already ready. So if you needed, just in case, oops, there's one back here. I don't know which way you're going to sew from. So there's the 1/4 inch seam and it's already ready. You just literally go in from the edge. When I sew them, I literally do it right here. So I get to one edge of a border at the machine. I just flatten it right there on the machine and then sew from corner to where my new corner is. Sometimes I mark it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I trim it right off and I never have a problem. And see, look at this. I cut it away and look at that. Nice and flat. It looks like the seam was missing right there. See? But it's still flat. Once you iron it, it'd be good.
Yeah.
Look at that. So that was just pre-cutaway. This one put a cat's head on an elephant.
Well, the other end has both the elephants together, at least. It kind of
Yeah.
looks like it's meant to be.
So you literally do that with all four corners. You just line it up on top of each other. I always pull this seam out, line this all up, hold it flat, flatten this while you're holding everything. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're marking it, or however, you line up the edge of the thing itself, and then you line up the edge right here. Sometimes it seems like it's a little crooked. That's okay. As long as your 45 is straight, and this, because you're not really laid out perfectly right here. So as long as that's straight, you literally, oops, it would help if, I just did that again the second time. Is that right? Oh yeah, it is right. Right there, yep. So you sew right there on this line, not that scattered one. And then you'll have one more corner. So you can do it however you want. You can pre-cut it off. You could do like I do, sitting at the machine. I do have a video though on mitered borders, so you can actually go and watch the videos on mitered borders. I even have in my Strings of, no, not Strings of Illusion. What quilt is it? One of the quilts, I literally do it right there in front of the camera at the sewing machine. You guys can see how easy it is. It's not hard at all. And I always use mitered borders with very, very big, busy prints like this. I think it looks a lot better and cleaner. Especially if you want to match it up. You can actually match it up by piecing your fabric just right and matching the whole design up. Because they make border fabrics, and you can do that with border fabrics and match it up. It's really cool doing that. You could also piece borders, like 3 or 4 of them together, and you know, in long strips, put them on the sides with your hangover, depending on how big it is. So if it was a, say you put a 2.5 inch together and it's 6.5 inches. So then you want to use all 3, you know, you just made one big, huge, long row. You can take all 3 of those, cut off, you know, like I said, if you're doing 6.5 inches, so you'll need 13, 14, you'll need 14 inches bigger than the side that you're sewing it onto. And then you can miter all 3 of those together. Instead of doing 1 border, then number 2 border, then number 3 border, you can sew all 3 together in a giant long strip, and then cut the sizes you need off and sew those together. Mitered borders are really fun like that. Oh yeah, that came out good. One more. We still got to cut the excess off though. You can cut it off at your machine too. You can just cut off. It's got a little bit of a pucker right there, but it'll be fine. It'll iron out. Nobody ever said it had to be perfect.
Only God is perfect.
This is true. Ain't no quilt police in this here room.
Nope, no quilt police here. Nope. We put them in jail. Oh, right there. So, last one. Like I said, I always force the borders to line up. I just hold it at that corner. Lay it nice in front of me. Lay it nice in front of me. Making sure everything's nice and straight. Like I said, this doesn't have to be laid out perfectly. You just want right here and right here. Nice and straight. See? As long as you can get your, see, the line right off of there, it doesn't need to be any longer than that, you know? So I'm going to line this up. I'm going to line this up, the 45 line, and then the tool to mark it. Yeah, throw some stupid pins in it. And then, so remember, you start in 1/4 of an inch. So right where the end of your last seam is, that's where you start. And look at that. You'll have a finished project, and I have like 10 more years of sewing 1-inch squares to finish mine. Oop, where'd that go? It just went flying. Oh, there it is. I'm glad I could help with my explanations. Sometimes all you need is a verbal visual. And like I said, just make sure that it's sticking over, your borders on a mitered corner, so that you have enough room, that it's 1 inch bigger than the piece on either side. So on both sides, you need 1 inches more than you need, so again, like a 30-inch whatever, and you cut 5-inch strips, and your piece is now 30 inches wide. So then you need 32 inches. So that way it sticks out farther. If that makes any sense at all. You need it to stick out just a little bit beyond on all of them. You sewn on here while you, whatever you're doing. Did you check it first? It needs to be picked.
Yes, we have the edge is not.
Oh,
correctly.
it folded over.
Yeah, and you see this,
Mm-hmm.
so I have to pick it up.
Had to get a new Tiffany
What kind of music do you listen to?
I like oldies, rock,
Ah, okay.
and country music.
There you go. There you go.
Well, I don't know what people listen to in Germany, because I know there are some bands that I've liked over the years that are
Yeah.
German
Good old
bands.
Du Hast. Du Hastovich.
That's probably too heavy.
I don't know if she's heard that. Yeah, that's some headbanging stuff from when I was in high school.
No, headbanging stuff I don't like so much.
But you'll listen to like some Bruce Springsteen or
Yes.
things like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of figured that's what she was talking about.
Oh, come on, we need some Garth Brooks and Charlie Daniels.
That's probably what she listens to too. Do you listen to that?
She likes country. That's good stuff there.
Yes.
I'm sure they have
And
their own
because
singers in Germany.
I was guidance scholar, and we have special kinds of music.
Yeah.
There, and it's oldies and very old oldies.
So you like Elvis or
Elvis.
even older?
Even older.
So like some, what is it, Doobie Brothers or something? What are those? Is that
I don't
what
know
I'm
if that's
thinking?
older than Elvis. I don't know.
Hold on, I'm trying to think of older than
The
Elvis.
50s, like
Yeah, that's before us. We don't know any of that, honey.
Yeah, I don't know very many bands from then.
Since we're from the 80s, yeah, 50s is as far back. We
No,
don't
I know 70s.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying we are from the 80s, so we
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
any bands from 50s and before.
yes, and I'm from the 60s. I know more than.
Okay, I'm not
the
sewing again. How
things,
is that possible?
I have
Oh, did I run out of bobbin?
Fred Astaire.
Oh, okay.
And
I know who that is.
you know, and there are some other musicians.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank
Yep,
Sinatra.
there we go. See, we know some.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to name his music kind of thing, but
Yeah, I
heard of him.
don't know too many.
I'm such an old guy. Whoa.
You're not old. You're just as young as you feel. Well, unless you feel old like
In
me.
Germany, you say you are as young as you feel, or you're as young as you feel when you're touched.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm as young as I feel. That means I'm as old as I feel because I literally feel like I'm like 90 years old some days. I hurt so bad.
I have him make some mess.
Oh, well, that's okay. It gives me time to sew this.
So that's why it didn't work right.
Calm down, my love. You got this. You got it.
It's because the camera's on. I'll need to turn it off. That way this will work.
You got it. It's okay. Take your time.
Ay, ay, ay.
You're doing good.
Oh, where am I at? Oh, right there.
There you go. The Beatles. There you
The
go.
Beatles.
There's
I
one
like
we
the
all
Beatles.
know.
Yes.
Good day, sunshine. I have no idea which way I was pressing that seam. Oh, that way. Oop, my penguin face is in there. Ah.
Oh, 2 hours.
Huh?
I'm 2 hours sewing and I'm starting to do wrong. That's
My limit is
My
2
limit
hours
is-
also.
Well, it's an hour, 40-some minutes. You guys can stop whenever you want. No one's
Well,
forcing you to keep going.
as soon as hers is done and my little tiny piece is done, then we're done.
I hear it. You're at 102 minutes right now.
Well, that seam didn't nest. Oh well, I'm leaving it because it's going to be a big quilt with all these little pieces. And guess what? It's
No
not
one will
gonna-
notice.
No one will ever notice what's off because there's going to be so many tiny pieces.
So what kind of machine did you say you have, Frauke?
Elna and brother.
Oh, Elena. An
Elena?
Elna. I mean,
Elna.
an Elna.
ILNA.
Do you like it better than the Juki? Or you don't know yet? You've only used the Juki this little bit.
The Juki is also good. I wanted to have one.
Yeah.
I had to decide between the Elna and Yuki.
Uh-huh.
But the Elna has more light, and that
Ah.
was the last course to decide for that one.
Okay.
I have to pay for extra thread.
All right, one last seam for me. Is yours fixed?
Oh, I did it wrong. What now? The last edge doesn't want to go the way I want to.
It's because you only got one left, and it's not going to cooperate.
Sometimes my pieces seem like they're a little on the funky side, but when I finally put it all into one quilt, I think it'll be good. I do want to show you my little
Look
penguin.
on this side. Is this?
Hold on, I will fix
Oh,
2
don't trip!
seconds.
Don't trip!
Okay.
Be
Here's
careful.
my little penguin face. There was a woman right here, but she was within the 1/4 inch seam, so I got an eyeball on her.
That's cool. Oops.
Let me
Said
see.
it 10 times. Be careful. Don't trip.
Oh,
Don't hurt yourself, my
yeah,
love.
I see where you went. I shall fix for you.
I worry about you, honey. Should I just unplug it?
Yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah, how about I just do that? Because you're freaking me out. Last thing I need is a broke one.
To take it out about this far and line that up.
I have to blame it on the Germans. You broke my wife.
Let's see now. Still going funky. That's so weird. That's okay. We'll press it and it'll be fine. Alright. Oh, there it is. So this one's corner got a little on the wonky side, but guess what? We're just going to press it and it'll be fine. One side it's landing on, the other side is not. That's what's happening. See? One side it's on the 1/4 inch, one side it's not. That's weird. But that's what the iron will fix. All right. See? So you're going to push the seam the way you want it to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to purposely fold it over right here.
Yeah.
In that corner.
Then in the end, I'll quilt it away.
It'll pull it right out. And now just by looking at it, I wouldn't even know what corner it is. Because everything else is lined up.
Oh, look how beautiful.
And here is Frauke's project. Move that out of the way. Move that out of the way. Oh, it's upside down. Let's turn it right side up and move my little tiny piece. Look at that.
Ta-da!
I think it's beautiful. See,
That
5
is
inches.
cool.
Wasn't 5 inches better than
Yeah.
3?
That is cool.
I love it. It's so cute. And I don't normally like gold, but this is adorable.
And we can go in on the corners even.
So one of the corners is messed up, but if I didn't tell you, you would never know.
No one will notice. No one will notice.
I think it's the one down there that she's holding though.
Okay, no one will notice.
This one.
Yeah.
They don't notice. It looks good.
So look at that. You finished a project in 2 hours, just like
Yay!
I do on my stream. That was simple and fun. All right, guys. Well, That's all we were here for, was to do this and hang out for a little bit and say hi and have a random live stream. But now it's time to say goodbye because it's probably time for me to eat because
Yes,
I
it's
feel
time
like
to eat.
I'm starving.
Your eating time was an hour
Sewing
ago.
makes me hungry. How about you?
It's my eating time now. Your eating time was an hour ago.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us while we sew together with Sewing with You and having fun. And I really enjoy this visit here with her because, you know, it's nice to have people from other countries come and hang out and learn new things from them while they're here, you know, and then learn from them what they like about here, you know. It's pretty cool.
How many 1-inch blocks are you gonna make?
Oh, probably well over 100 of them.
Okay.
To make something big, I would need well over 100 of these. They're 4 inches. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 4 inches. So I would need like 30 across by like 45 down to have a nice giant rectangular quilt. Yeah, that's about right, I think. Something like that. I did the math a long time ago. Did I write it on here? I did not write it on here. I just wrote how many pieces I need per what and where it sits. But yeah, I have plenty of 1-inch squares that will create it. It's just going to take me a long time to do. A really long time. All right, guys. Well, thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye.